Hello guys, Michael Myers 78 here. I'm back with another video. I hope you all enjoyed my last little video of my recent pickups that I did. But yeah, as promised, this is my video I am going to be doing of my Halloween VHS collection that I have to date so far. There are still loads, from all around the world I would love to pick up, but some of them go for really crazy money at the moment. There is, you get the odd foreign release that I would really love to pick up. You do get some that are still reasonably cheap, but there is a few out there that just demand, some sellers demand crazy money. But yeah, this is what I have to date. The majority of these are UK with a couple of US releases. So yeah, I'll just quickly go through them. I'll start from all my editions of the first movie, and just work my way 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, H2O. So yeah, I'll go through it that way. So yeah, let's get on with it. This is my video for my Halloween VHS collection so far. So yeah, let's just get on with it. First of all, like I said, I'm gonna go through all the ones for the original movie. First up is the small UK special widescreen edition of the original Halloween. At the time, new widescreen digital transfer with the original cinema trailer. Really is a nice release. It's a retail undisputed horror classic, released by MIA Video. So yeah, excellent stuff. The night Michael Myers came home. I like some of the pictures in the back of the cover, although this picture here is from Halloween 2, which for me shouldn't be in there, but even still a nice release. I'll just quickly open it up, and there you have, and it has one of those fucking silly Blockbuster video stickers on the tape. I really hate that shit when Blockbuster did things like that. I really hated it. Annoys the shit out of me, but I suppose I can't complain about it too much, but it really is annoying when they did that. One of the reasons I fucking hated Blockbuster, among other reasons, but there you go. But yeah, that's the special widescreen edition of the original Halloween. That's the first one in the collection. Next up is the original media. Now this was a carton box release, I believe it. I think and somebody has obviously cut the carton and made it so that it fits into a small actual VHS box, which is another one of my pet hates when people do that, but it really is annoying. But this is one of the kind of more sought after Halloween releases. These ones are pretty, you don't come across these very cheap these days. There you have the tape, the tape is in absolutely excellent condition, really mint condition. So yeah, excellent stuff. Like I said, I would have preferred it to have been kept. I actually got it like this, so I didn't cut the cardboard cover to fit into the box. It was already came like that when I got it, so I would have preferred it to have been kept as a carton box, but you know, that's just the way it is. It just gives you some of the other titles that media released back then. Assault on Precinct 13, Night of the Living Dead, Laser Blast, Flesh Gordon, all those kinds of things. You know, yeah, excellent release. There's the spine, and back to the front. I really love the little cover with the pumpkin and the knife on the front. Really excellent stuff. So yeah, that's a small carton box media release of the original Halloween. Next up is one of, again, another sought after release. It's the big box media release of Halloween. Now, there are quite a few variants of this I would love to get and add to my collection. Of course, the ones with the blue covers and stuff like that, I would love to get them as well, but they are so pricey and so hard to come across, especially here in the UK. It's unbelievable, but I am really quite happy to have this one in the collection. This one, especially here in the UK, is quite hard to come across at a reasonable price. Love the cover. You know, the box itself has seen better days, but for its age, it really is still in pretty good condition. You know, and this is definitely going to be a keeper for me, this one. Some really lovely images on the back as well. And I'll just quickly open up the case, and there you have the tape. Media Home Entertainment, really excellent stuff. And of course you have the Halloween down the side. Please rewind, of course, as well. So yep, that's the sought after big box media release of Halloween. There you have the spine, Halloween in big letters down the spine. Yep, really excellent stuff. I love that release. Fantastic release from media. Okay, next up, I'm going to leave this black limited edition one to last in terms of the original movie. Next up, I'm going to show you the gold forefront VHS of the original. Forefront, of course, released quite a lot of stuff back in the day, especially in the 90s. VHS, again, great artwork on the cover. Yep, really great stuff. The only thing that kind of made me laugh was the misspelled Michael Myers, his surname on the back of this one. They have spelled this Meyers and not Myers. I suppose you can spell it that way as well, Meyers, but everybody knows him as Myers, as in Myers, but you know, it's no big thing. It's just a little bit funny that they've misspelled his name there. But yeah, some really cool images on the back. This one here of Michael on the stairs is really cool. So yeah, it's a pretty standard Just let me get the box open. Pretty bog standard release, and the tape is upside down, but the tape is in excellent condition. Polygram video. So yeah, that's the gold forefront edition VHS of Halloween. There you have the spine, really cool stuff. Next up is one of my favourite small box releases. This is the one with Michael standing at the top of the stairs, such an iconic scene from the film. Really love this. I just love that cover. It really is iconic, fantastic cover. There you again. This is a forefront video release. Really is great stuff. And there you have still has the old HMB sticker on the back. $4.99. And I bet that was quite a while ago. So yeah. And like I said, it has some really nice images on the back, has the original poster there as well. So yeah, really good stuff. I'll just quickly open up the box. There you have the tape. So yeah, really cool stuff. Like I said, it's one of my favourite small box releases, solely for the artwork alone, the cover alone. Really great stuff. So yeah. Next up is one that I had been searching for quite a little while. I used to have this years ago, and I ended up selling it when the DVD boom started to take hold back in the late 90s, but I managed to get this back in my collection, and I really love this edition. It's a Channel 5 release, which was released, I'm pretty sure, in the right early 90s, 1991, round about that kind of time. I really love the cover. Channel 5 did a lot of good releases back then. There you have the spine, and there you have the cover. We've seen all those images before on some of those other releases. So yeah, some great stuff. Like I said, Channel 5, I really love this release. This is also one of my favourites as well. And the tape, you have the tape, absolutely mint condition. The tape is in absolutely mint condition. Comes in the original Channel 5 box as well. I don't know where you'll be able to, you can just see Channel 5 image on the inside of the case. So yeah, excellent stuff. Comes with the original box, which is excellent. So yeah, one of my favourite editions as well as the other one. So yeah, next up is this one, which also contains Halloween 2. It's a special edition double feature of the original and Halloween 2. Again, the cover, really excellent stuff. Can't go wrong with having the double one. And there you have the back. I've kind of mixed up a couple of the images, I think, on the back. I think this one should be in here and this one should be up here, but you know, like I said, it is what it is. The images are pretty cool on the back. You know, it's a double feature, really excellent stuff. I'll just quickly open up the box and show you nothing spectacular, but the tape is in really excellent condition. Halloween and Halloween 2. So yeah, really excellent stuff, double feature. last but not least for the original is one of my all-time favourite editions, which I just got in the post a little while back, is this fantastic limited edition release double tape of the original Halloween, which has of course Michael's face on the front, which you can't really see through the plastic. So what I'm going to do is I am going to quickly pause the video, take it out of the plastic and open it up and give you a closer look at all of the inside of this one. So yeah, bear with me guys. So guys, I am back. Just took the plastic packaging off of the tape and opened it up, and as you can see, the tapes are in absolutely mint condition. Really great stuff. I had been after this edition on tape, on VHS for a long time, and it has always been, you know, on eBay, but it's always been at crazy money. But I managed to get one really cheap, managed to score one really cheaply on eBay, and it comes with everything, the little keyring of course, sorry about that you can see in the middle. The tapes are in mint condition, and it also comes with this little "everyone is entitled to one good scare" with some really excellent images of the movie inside, some really cool little images from the film, and you can see Bob about to meet his fate, and you've got Annie there of course. So yeah, some really cool images in there. Excellent little piece to put in with this. Really quite like this. Some really cool images, like I said, really good stuff. And just the last page, and then we have the very back, which has the little picture of Michael's face there. So yeah, really cool stuff. Set that to the side. It also comes with also came with all this stuff, you know, advertising, you know, merchandise and stuff for some of the Halloween stuff that you got back at that kind of time. Baseball caps and t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. So yeah, excellent stuff. It came with all that as well. The tapes are in absolutely mint condition, like I said. I'll just quickly, I'll close this over very quickly, and I will see if we can. I don't think you're able. You can just barely see Michael's. If I turn it that way, you can maybe see it a little bit better. The image of Michael on the front, you can just barely face. If I turn it that kind of direction, you can just barely see the image of his face on the front, and I'm pretty sure it also has it on the side. You have the side, and on the back of course, cassette 1 has the feature film widescreen, newly mastered at the time, 1998, using state-of-the-art DVNR noise and scratch corrector. And of course, cassette 2 came with the excellent Halloween Unmasked featurette, including 1998 interviews with Nick Castle, Deborah Hill, Mustafa Akkad, and Jamie Lee Curtis, network scenes, TV spots, trailers, radio spots, stills gallery, you know, and of course it was limited to 40,000 at the time, and this is 15,097, this one. So yeah, I am so happy to have this in the collection. Like I said, I had been after this release for quite a while, so I am really happy to have this. So yeah, that's the Anchor Bay US limited edition double tape set. Just put that to the side and put all the stuff from inside over there for just now. Okay, next up in the Halloween VHS collection is this release. It's a US release. It's Good Times release. It's NTSC US. Picked this up really cheap. I got it from someone in one of the VHS Facebook groups. He knew that I was into Halloween, collecting Halloween stuff, and he asked if I wanted this. So I jumped on it. I said, yeah, definitely. So picked it up. Really excellent stuff. Like I said, it's from Good Times. Nothing major in terms of, you know, the tape is in excellent condition. Yeah, it's a good one to have. Really cool stuff. I quite like the cover as well. Next up, Halloween 2 is the original UK pre-cert from Thorny MI Home Video. Absolutely fantastic cover. I mean, the cover is showing signs of wear, obviously. You know, you can't expect nothing else for its age. And there you have such an excellent piece of art on the back. Of course, Michael on fire coming out of the room in the hospital. Halloween 2, Certificate X, of course, up at the top. Like I said, this is a UK pre-cert released from Thorny MI. Really great stuff. Absolutely love that front cover. Always did, always have. Just try and open up the case, guys, but I'm not having much success. Just give me a second and I'll get the box opened up very quickly. Okay guys, I've managed to get the case opened up. The tape is in pretty good condition, apart from the you know, this here kind of ruined the label a little bit, but other than that, it also has the original Thorny MI. I don't know if you can quite see that, but in saying that, the Thorny MI case, the box is back to front, which I find pretty weird. You know, because there is the back, it opens up that way. So yeah, pretty weird. I've never seen a Thorny MI case like that before, and it's upside down, the Thorny MI. So yeah, pretty weird, but yeah, you know, I can't do too much about the label, but still, other than that, it really is in pretty good condition for its age. So yeah, that's the Halloween 2 UK pre-cert VHS. Sorry guys. Next up is UK small box Halloween 2. I'm not a big fan of the cover art. This is just a cheap release from Game Entertainment Group from years ago. Can't even remember when this was actually released. I'm pretty sure it was early to mid 90s. Couple of cool images on the back. Of course, the nurse getting the scalpel in the back from Michael. It's just a cheap release, cheap small box release. Nothing to write home about. Game Entertainment Limited Halloween 2, although the tape is in really good condition. So yeah, I think I got it for next to nothing, so I'm not going to complain, to be honest. But yeah, that's Halloween 2, the other one. Next up we're going into Halloween 3. This is the small retail box VHS of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. This is a 15 rated release, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that there is a release. The UK preset, which I have, you can see in the background, which I'll be showing you next, was cut quite a bit here in the UK. But they did release it on VHS and on DVD. One was cut, one was uncut, and I'm pretty sure it's the 18 release that is the uncut one. I'm pretty sure this 15 release retail release is cut as well. So yeah, Halloween 3 gets a lot of hate, but I loved it. For a one-off film, and it not having anything to do with Michael Myers, I still really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent. It still is one of my, it is actually one of my favourites in the whole series. Like I said, it gets a lot of hate, but I really enjoyed Halloween 3. Thought it was excellent. Nothing really to write home about in terms of this edition. It's just another cheap label edition. MIA Video, who did quite a lot of stuff back in the 90s. Okay, next up is, like I was telling you, we have the UK preset release of Halloween 3 from Thorny MI Video. I love the cover art. The cover art is really excellent on this. I remember the very first time I saw this sitting on the shelf on video years and years ago, and I just had to get it when I seen it. I just had to rent it. So yeah, I love the cover art. Some really cool images on the back as well. Yeah, great stuff. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. It has a little 15 certificate there, although no BBFC, obviously, because this was before BBFC came into effect. Here is the label. The tape is in pretty good condition, apart from the red ink that's all over the label. I'm pretty sure that's been the writing of the video store that had it at the time. And as you can see, it says on the label, this film was certified 15 for theatrical release by the BBFC. Further cuts for video release have been made and approved by the BBFC. So just to confirm that this preset release, VHS release of Halloween 3 was cut back in the day, but like I said, they released it on VHS and they released it on DVD, which was uncut. I'm pretty sure it's the 18 release that's uncut, but yeah, love the artwork for this Halloween 3 preset, really cool stuff. So there you go, that's Halloween 3. Next up, guys, is small box release, retail release of Halloween 4 from Digital Entertainment. The box has got a few chips out of it and stuff. Box has seen better days. Maybe I have to change the box. But yeah, I love Halloween 4. It's one of my favourite sequels. I'm actually going to be doing, like I said, there's going to be a load of videos coming up, and there's going to be a massive extensive video of my complete Halloween collection once I get more Halloween stuff in that I'm ordering over the course of the next few weeks. But yeah, back to the VHS. Halloween 4 is one of my favourite sequels in the franchise. I am really looking forward to the new movie next year after the announcement. Sorry guys, just hearing a weird noise coming from somewhere. Sorry about that. Yeah, after the announcement that Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be reprising her role as Laurie Strode, I'm really looking forward to next year's film. But yeah, back to this. Like I said, this is small box retail. Some really cool images on the back as well. I would really love to get the US Anchor Bay release, the one that has this cover here with Michael standing in front of the mirrors, which is a really cool release. I would love to get a hold of that release, but I've never seen one at a reasonable price on eBay or anywhere. It's upside down, and then there you have the tape. Nothing really to write home about in terms of the tape. Tape is in really good nick though. I think I will have to change. The box though. The box has seen better days. Okay. Next up, we have the big box X Rental VHS release of Halloween 4. One of my favourite editions, still is one of my favourite editions. I remember renting this when it first got released, and remember loving it. I was just constantly looking at the cover and reading the back of it, and then after that I lost count the amount of times I rented this out on video, to be perfectly honest. It's from Brave Worlds, MGM home video. Brave World, of course, but then we are working together, of course, became some really cool images on the back, of course. Like I said, this is the big box X Rental release. Really cool stuff. I'll just quickly open it up, and there you have the tape. Tape is in excellent condition, really mint condition. Comes with the original MGM UA box as well. Really good stuff. So yeah, that's the UK big box X Rental VHS of Halloween 4. Just move these tapes down a little bit. Okay guys, next up is big box X Rental VHS of Halloween 5 from Capital Home Video. Another one, I love the cover for this. Always did love the Big X rental cover. The box has seen a little bit better days. It's kind of knackered at the back, but you know, some really cool images on the back as well. Picked this up on eBay, really quite cheap. Just quickly open up the box, guys, and like you see, I don't know why there's a big black cross in the middle of the fucking label. Really, this shit really annoys me when people do things like this. God knows why there's a big cross on that label. It really has fucking, pain in the arse, to be honest. It does come with the original box, Capital Home Video. It's obviously someone who owned the video store that's put the big cross in the middle of the label and the tape. But yeah, big box X rental VHS of Halloween 5. Next up, small box retail of Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I'm still trying to get a hold of a big box release of Halloween 6. I have been unsuccessful so far, but I will pick one up eventually. I always do pick these things up eventually. It's just a waiting game, to be perfectly honest. Haddonfield is ready to celebrate Halloween, so is Mike Myers. There you have the Spine Cinema Club label. There you have the back. Nothing to write home about. Of course, this is obviously the theatrical cut of the film. It's not the producer's cut, obviously. Yep, Cinema Club label. Released a shed load of stuff back in the 90s. So yeah, Halloween 6, small box retail. So yeah, excellent stuff. We have 3 more to go, guys, and then we're at the end of the video. Next up is big box X rental VHS of Halloween H2O. Been looking out for this for quite a little while and managed to get one really cheap. There you have the back, couple of nice image, Michael and Laurie in the back. And I remember I went to the cinema to see this and absolutely loved it. I thought it was excellent. Halloween H2O, really enjoyed it. But yeah, really cool stuff. Big box X rental VHS. And there you have the tape. Nothing to write home about there. So yeah, big box X rental VHS Halloween H2O, really cool stuff, brilliant. Okay guys, next up we are down to the last 2. Next up is small box retail of Halloween H2O. Just pretty much the same as the big box release, cover wise. Nothing different whatsoever. So yeah, don't know if you just heard that in the background, guys, but that was one of my cats attacking the other for no apparent reason. But yeah, there you go. Back to the video. Yeah, small box retail, Halloween H2O. Nothing different from the big box release. Last but not least, so far to date, in my Halloween VHS collection is the rental copy big box of Halloween Resurrection. Sorry to say, but I was not a fan of Resurrection, although I still think it's better than Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which I fucking hated, but I still collect some of the editions of the film, obviously, which is the same as Resurrection, but I wasn't a fan of this film. I felt it was rushed, the acting wasn't great, I don't know, I wanted to really like it because I love the franchise, but as the movie itself, just didn't happen for me, to be honest. I think actually Jamie Lee Curtis, as far as I'm aware, stated in interviews that she hated this movie and she didn't want anything really to do with it, and I think that's why she wants to totally, get this one out of her mind altogether, and I think that's why she's came back to do the new movie for next year. I just wonder what is going to happen with that. Hopefully they might obviously kick it off from after Halloween 2, which is my guess, but in terms of this one, Resurrection is not my favourite. There you have the tape. The tape is in excellent condition. Nothing really to write home about in terms of the tape. I'm on the lookout for a small box retail release of this. I'll get one eventually, same as I'm looking for the big box release of Halloween 6. But yeah, guys, that is my Halloween VHS collection to date. I hope you have enjoyed this little video, and I hope to speak to you all again soon. Michael Myers 78 here, signing off once again with another video. Please feel free to comment, leave any comments if you wish. Please, if you wish, subscribe to my channel, that would be much appreciated. Thanks very much for watching, and I will speak to you guys again soon. Thank you very much, guys.